Hello, welcome to another edition of Taco Josh Gaming. It is great to have you on this Tuesday morning. Keep thinking it's Wednesday for some reason. Hope you're doing well. Didn't mean to hit that button, but oh well.
Aw, are you tired, Hoodle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
Oh, actually, that worked out. Let me pop out the chat here real quick. Alright. So, where we last left off, I took care of the whole big, what's it called? Took care of the big, thing in the middle. Yeah, that thing.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Did I beat this?
How's this? Great!
Yes. Hey. Ah?
Good.
Really? What? Yes.
All right. Right.
Really?
What?
Huh?
All right.
Yes.
Over there.
Huh? Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Wasn't expecting this.
Huh.
All right.
By the by, Shion, if you don't mind my asking, would you be willing to share what sort of clothes are currently in fashion on Rena sometime?
Sure. As long as you call me Captain.
Sir, yes, sir, Captain Shion.
I was just joking. Kinda has a nice ring to it, though.
Okay. Well, first, get that. Ooh, that's a pretty cool weapon. Nothing for him. That's kind of annoying. That's a big Sparta shield. That's what that is. Wow, look at all the ones I have. I can't only have the one missing. There's gotta be more than just that. Hey, Druzy, how are you doing? Sorry, guys. Let me quickly go through this and.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately? Oh yeah. No, we're gonna rest real quick.
I must admit, I'm...
All right. Wait. I could teleport myself directly to the Owl Forest. That's annoying. Hey Dutch, hey Cliff, how you doing? Hope you're both doing well.
Ah, Calaglia.
Great to see you
Feels
this
like
morning.
it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up. This is your hometown.
Well... Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Should this really be here?
Oh, just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head too.
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Dahnan disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
I'm doing all right.
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Oh, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
Hey, Smitty.
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way.
Hmm.
All right.
I guess...
Right.
Huh. Yes. Huh. Yes.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine.
Yeah!
Hey. Just great.
Hey!
Good.
What?
I was looking for a good fast point, but I guess that's the best one. Let's go take care of some wolves real quick.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Yeah.
There it is. That's our target.
Out of our way!
Here I come! My turn! Sword Lane Alpha! Tempting!
Great Blazer!
A lot of it's buried, but some of it could still be usable.
That's right, I have to get rid of that big monster.
If we drive off the Zeugles, though, is the area worth the trouble? I suppose we won't be running out of work anytime soon.
Coming through! Here I come! My turn!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
I bet that one could give me a
Ooh, level 43.
Not on my watch!
You're mine!
I'll face
I think I'll pass on the handshake.
Rising Wyvern!
Dance on the wind!
Soaring Light Spear!
Exploit the enemy's weakness!
I'm not done! It's over!
Let me in here!
You're mine!
Rending you apart!
Burn!
Bloody howling! Resonate with the earth! Take this!
Struck! No
Can't
escape!
get out of this!
It's over!
Now you see what I can do!
Where that came from?
I'm not done!
Here I come!
Here I come! Struck!
Blazer Spear! Here's evil!
Sword Lane Alpha!
Free Blazer! With astral energy dance in the wind!
Another forgive me.
I'm not done! No
Magic
escape!
arrow! Feel!
You're finished!
I'll be
Here I
saving
come!
this resuscitation!
Struck!
Will this help?
No rest for the wicked.
Struck!
Dance in the wind! Healing circle! Air thrust!
Thanks!
Weapon!
Take this!
Illuminate!
Elusive deity!
This one's mine! Holy hell! Ready!
It's in your hands now.
Alpha! Stay away from my friends!
First aid!
Thanks!
It's go
I'll bring you back from death's
Demon
abyss!
Fang!
I'll
Dragon
bring you back
Form!
from death's abyss! Holy land! A chain between...
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, let me help!
You're mine! Burn!
Illuminate the
Negative
dawn!
Here I come! No escape!
They smite
Chain
with
between
lightning
heaven and
blade.
earth! Do
Sword
it!
remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
I'll heal you all!
You're mine!
Illuminate the dawn!
I'm not done!
Holy
Finish you!
Holy land! Not in your dreams!
Struck! I owe you one! It's over!
Negative
More
six.
Zeugles?
Keep calm and
In a
take them
bind?
down.
You're finished!
In the wind! Lunar! Photon flip! Magic attack! Holy land!
No escape! No escape!
Alright, let's make this a little easier on myself to heal.
There! Take this! No escape!
Armor won't save you!
It's over! Catapult!
It's in the sky!
attack!
Watch out! Holy land! A chain between heaven and
Our art is being interrupted.
A wailing banshee of light! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! I'll bring you back from death's abyss! Tempest swirl!
I'm not done yet!
Where are you going?
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Air thrust! Ready!
Sword Lane Alpha!
In here!
Rising Wyvern!
Pierce the evil!
Rising Falcon!
Magic
Take this!
with black and
I'm not done!
Healing!
We've got him on the run.
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's fight.
Breaking explosion!
Sword
Back
Lane
to the
Flame
floor! Annihilation!
Struck!
Lightning! Tunnel!
No further!
You're finished!
Light astral! Not in your dreams!
Here I come!
Magic attack! Here!
Burn it out!
Seismic
Here I come! I'm not done!
Where are you going?
It's over! Rising Viper! Soaring Light Spear!
Now! I'm out of it! This
Finally.
ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
That was a tough boss.
That took more energy than I expected.
Yeah, no kidding. Way more energy.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Yeah. Sorry. Damn it. Hey.
Gotcha! Right!
You seem happy for someone who just went on a wild goose chase.
Hey, when you're free, there's no need to sweat the small.
Yeah! What?
Right. Afraid not.
Right.
Yeah!
I wonder if those make anything awesome. Didn't I just get a granite fragment? There we go.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Yeah. Hey, Roxy. Hope you're doing well. Alright, on to the main quest. At least I could do that little fast travel.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
It's quite hot here. The climate...
Little help!
Take this!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
You got Jack
Something
Daniels.
feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I'm guessing
So
you're
we're back
from
in
a
the
different
Zion
country
Mine
because it's a little
Who'd have thought
early
we'd
for
be going
Jack
through this
Daniels
place
and
again? This is where you and I first fought
for me at least.
together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
Oh, back. That's why you always check the map.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law.
Ooh, lucky pebble.
So hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. And fast.
Huh. You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer. Thank you very much.
You could be our party's fertilizer.
An opponent like this should be easy. Strike! Come one, come all! Rising Wind! Soaring Blade Spear! You're mine! From the front! It's over!
This one's mine. Puddle!
Sword Rain Alpha! It got fire!
I've got it. Let a marksman handle it.
An astral...
All yours!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'm ready!
Rising Wyvern!
Now or never.
All right. Hey, Kodakai, how you doing?
Onward and upward.
Discourteous, aren't you?
This
Can't
one's
get
all
out of
mine.
this!
No escape!
Lunar
It's
corruption!
over!
Lunar blast!
Dragon Swarm!
You got company!
Take this! Strike!
Puddle!
Rise
Your
to
arms
life!
are really incredible. Its armor so strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Let me help!
I'm knocked up! I owe you one! Sword Rain Alpha!
Get you up!
You're finished!
Glacial
Sword Rain
Spear!
Alpha!
Here's the evil!
I'll stop its charge!
Do it! Thanks, Kisara!
Sword Law!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
All right.
My face is starting to sting. And my throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Shion? Oh, wait. I bet you're
Let's dispose of the trash.
Take this!
Primed and ready!
Dance on the wind!
Away!
Where are you going? Attack time!
You have to aim for the bright area on their back.
Elusive deity!
Take this!
Fire!
No escape!
Exploit the enemy's weak all back in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Lunar corruption!
No further!
Lunar
No
blast!
escape! I'm knocked up!
Do it! It's weakened! Shion, astral energy! Full
And it's
throttle!
over.
I know fine weapon material when I see it. I won't forgive you!
Take this! Strike! Burn in hell!
One more!
Take this!
As it curls up, time to get out of the way.
Let's get you all tucked away. Lunar
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
I'm ready!
Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Now!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good
Lunar
side.
blast!
Sword Rain Alpha!
The enemy
Sword
wields
Rain
arc
Alpha!
too.
We'll soon see about that. Mega Ray! Eat blah blah blah. Mega Ray!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Crossblade! Do it! I can do this all day. Kigara, go for it!
Prepare
Come on.
My turn! No, this one's all mine! Sword Rain Alpha! Those are impressive skills.
They took a life from
Alpha!
the master. You know, keep
Do
training.
it! Lightning condensed!
Dragon War! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! This is the power of the blazing sword!
Discourteous, aren't you?
I'm not done!
Can't get out of this!
No escape!
Burn it!
You're finished! You picked the wrong fight!
Dance to the wind!
Are those rocks skin?
Raging cascade!
Exploit the enemy's weakness!
Radiant
One keeps charging us!
That's what my
Leave the
shield's
enemy's arc
for.
to me!
Get behind me.
Got it!
No complaints here!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Healing circle!
Rending you apart!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword, and with my thorns.
They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Manuel!
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
Sword Rain Alpha! Rising Viper! Soaring Light Spear! Here I come! Strike!
I never miss!
It's over! Sword Rain
You
Alpha!
fight better at a distance.
The further away, the better.
You and I...
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Now! Annihilation!
Well, the one thing I gotta say is the battles do get repetitive.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me. And thus...
Hey, new equipment. I thought for sure that was for him.
our strength yet grows.
To the right, to the right. Run, 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 run.
Let's dispose of the trash.
In a bind? Ready to go! Armor won't save you!
The Tempest and the Silver!
On your
Their hide as thick as armor.
Sword Rain Alpha! Burn!
Don't mind if I do.
Take this!
Radiant
Yeah! I'm not done!
Thunder
Glacial
shield
shield.
now.
Rising
Lock. Get toasty.
Burn Strike!
Resonate with the earth!
Now! I'm not done! It's over! Sword Rain
Anything in armor is all mine!
Into the shadows. Seal. Do
Soaring
it.
Light Spear!
Get on there with. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished! That's what I like to hear.
Okay, gotta hurry, gotta hurry, gotta hurry.
No choice. Take this! I'm not done!
Ow.
Take this! I'm not done! Sword Lane Alpha!
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
I'm ready! In an instant! Impact Claw!
That was easy.
We're a pretty lethal combination, aren't we?
What can I say? I had a good partner. Guess I misread the landing.
Go no further!
Take this!
Take this!
Strike! Ha! It's over!
I never miss!
Take this!
I'll face you.
Strike! No
I'll heal
escape!
you all! Feel!
Sword Lane Alpha! Ignite!
Flying free! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Ah! Sword Lane Alpha!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Dragon Swarm!
I'm ready!
Here I go. As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was improving.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen you
Bah.
actually look flustered.
Take this!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Take this!
Naturally.
I'm not done!
I can carve through armor!
It's over! Sword...
I'm ready!
Rising Wyvern!
Ridwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Those astral arts of yours are pretty impressive.
Thanks! You're full of surprises yourself.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
An opponent like this should be easy. I'm not done!
No further!
One more!
Strike! I'm not
I shall
done!
ensure you survive this.
The
I
flame
never
inside
miss.
me yearns to
Radiant
let
storm!
free.
Primed
I'm
and
not
ready!
done.
Flawless flight!
Sword
Do
Lane
it!
Shield!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Raging cascade!
My turn! You're mine!
This one's mine.
No escape!
In here!
Soaring Light Spear!
I'm ready!
So easy.
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep.
Hold
Let's
on
see
to
what
your
you've
arts.
got.
Here I come!
No escape!
Stalagmite!
Lunar corruption! Tempest confiscated! By the power of one!
I'm not done!
Shining
Rising
supernova!
Wyvern! Eat dirt!
The flashing parts are weak points.
Here I come! Strike!
Do
Sword Lane
it!
Alpha!
There you go!
Kisara! Commander of Heavens! Phoenix Cyclone!
Dance in the wind!
Spear.
Pierce in here!
I'm not done!
I'll be
No
saving
escape!
Primed and
Now
ready!
you see what I can do! On your knees.
Lightning condemned!
Sword Lane Alpha!
One more time!
Dragon
Now!
Swarm!
Pierce evil!
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
The heavens must be smiling.
Okay. This is where we end up losing our bonus because we've killed everything. I just don't think we can run back fast enough and... Well, maybe.
It's crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
No.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So don't try anything funny. Especially you, Law.
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dohalim. I would have figured rocks and plants would be too different for you to handle
both. Not necessarily. Both of...
Huh, it just let me skip ahead a little bit. Okay. Sounds good. Hey Dennis, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. Oh, shiny spot, which means it's time to save. Oh boy. It's what's his face again.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on.
Let's go!
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared!
Focus
Where do
up
we
before
attack?
become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogles?
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it.
Can you take it? Here I come!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Strike!
In here!
Execution!
Here, let me help with the doctor or
Sword Rain Alpha!
by the power of
The
the
blade is mighty!
Sleep now.
Mega Ray!
Here I come! Strike! Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear!
Amazing.
Here I come! I'm not done!
I've taken too much damage.
Take this!
You're mine! I'm not done!
Between heaven and earth.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Wailing damage.
Rending you apart!
I owe you, Theon.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Sword Rain Alpha!
I'll smash you!
Here I come!
Tempted?
It's over!
More with that
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here goes! Here's another!
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Strike! You picked the wrong fight!
Lightning Orb!
Rending you
Lunar
apart!
Fury!
Bloody folded! Attack time!
Lunar Blast!
Rain
Now,
Alpha!
Doline! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Glacial Spear, pierce evil.
Can you take it?
Here I come!
Freeze
I'm not
Raging
done!
Storm!
Rotating forward.
Soaring blast!
Take this!
Hear my call! Lightning Orb!
Strike!
Blast!
In a bind?
There you go!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Don't let up!
Ah!
Thunderblade!
Here I come!
Magic
Strike!
Blade Laser!
I'll smash you!
I'm not done!
Holy Lash!
Sword Rain Alpha!
On your knees!
Rising Falcon!
Lunar Blast!
Air pressure!
A chain between hold on
You're
to your
mine!
heart!
I'm
Here
not
I
done!
come! Downfall!
No escape! Sword Rain Alpha!
Here!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Resonate with the earth!
Here I come!
Oh, there's the floor break.
Now's our chance.
Holy Lance!
It's
Chain
on!
between heaven and
Sword
earth!
Rain Alpha!
No dawn
A
shall
whirling
break this
banner of
Where are
lightning!
you going?
Sleep now!
You're finished!
More for the
You're mine!
Lightning!
Strike!
I'm ready!
I'm out of it. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Will this help?
Heal!
Healing circle.
Power surges through me.
Here come more!
We'll just have to keep fighting.
That's my cue.
I'm ready!
Shut him down!
Dreams, hear my call.
In a bind?
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Art expert coming through!
Elusive Deity!
Wind Astral Energy! Illuminate the
You may be strong, no. Can't end here!
Forgive me.
This is my fault. Magic is in! Close one!
From beyond, imbue this vanquished soul with love and reputation.
Glacial Sphere!
Not done yet!
On your knees.
Okay, they're still alive.
This should do it!
Healing circle! They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Rinwell.
I'm not scared! I'm totally fine!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that wasn't
Here,
true.
let them...
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually look flustered. This one's mine!
Negative!
You made quick work of them!
Plenty of tricks up my sleeve, young lady.
I hope to see them sometime.
Prepare to be sealed.
There!
Reinforcements incoming!
Not a problem!
You're mine!
This one's mine!
Enough done!
In a bind?
You finished! Strike!
Graviton!
Begin!
Now!
In an instant! Impact Claw! We work well together.
Like a finely timed
Don't mind if I
waltz.
do! Lightning Orb! Thunder Glacial Spear! Here's the evil! Arts require complete focuser!
Elusive Deity!
No escape!
Water! Hear my call! I never miss! Raging Storm!
Rotating Paraglider!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I can carve through armor!
It looks like you got this one covered!
Elusive Deity! Rotating Paraglider!
Strike! Sword Rain Alpha!
Annihilation
require a
Dance!
hand.
Radiant Thunder! Here I go! Holy Land!
I could do without this pain.
Ready and well!
This should do it.
Healing Circle!
Elusive Deity!
Annihilation!
Power surges
Radiant
through
Tear!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you
You're
dying?
mine!
It's weakened!
This ends
Now!
now! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Hold on to your arts. Here I come!
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it. Just
Alpha.
watch and learn. That's enough! Go back down!
Did we beat it? He beat it with one strike. Why couldn't he have done that like way before?
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
Anything else? Nope. Nothing for him. All right.
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Yeah, we got hit hard. All right. Ooh.
Hey, is that it over there?
And this random like merchant like, hey guys, how's it going? Thought you guys would like you know. Yeah, I just don't know what accessories to make yet.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is.
Sure, that's probably hurt me in some way. Ooh, spaceship.
Alphen?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before.
Dramatic music.
This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
"3 centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals."
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave? We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.
Thanks, Dennis. All right. So I could pretty much hop on the ship now.
It's funny, isn't it?
What is?
All this. When we first started this thing, did you ever imagine we'd be going to Lenegis? After all, this is the sort of thing I was rebelling against when I ran away from home, right?
I'm sure Zephyr would be proud if he knew what his son was doing right now.
And a little shocked, too.
We're defying the order of things that have persisted for 300 years. Deep down, I knew our journey would lead to confronting Lenegis.
Yeah, you maybe, but you're a Renan. The rest of us can barely even picture what it means to leave Dana.
No offense to Shion and Dohalim, but it's worth remembering we're heading into enemy territory.
No offense taken, and this is no picnic for me either.
Remember, our aim is to ensure that both Lenegis and the Renan homeworld leave Dana alone for good. I don't think we'll be able to avoid a fight.
Is there no way we can talk them into leaving us alone?
We can
The
try.
people of Lenegis?
Sure. I mean, we found a way to make it work with Shion and Dohalim, right? And it's not just us. If places like Menancia can do it, then why can't we?
Because there are still many of my kind who believe it was right and natural that Rena reigns over Dana. There are those on Lenegis who have never stepped foot on Dana. I doubt whether they'd even listen to Danans.
Look, none of us want to fight. But these are the same people who fired that wedge down on Dana. What happens next is on them.
Oh.
Right. We're not going to sit back and wait for them to oppress us again.
Right.
Don't forget, there's also a good chance the Red Woman is somewhere on Lenegis. And wherever she is, we should find the Renaissance too.
That's right. If we can take it
Renaissance.
back, then Shion can finally get rid of her thorns. Shion?
Huh? Yeah.
Where? Shion? Where'd Shion go? How could she just go off on her own?
Because that's what Shion do. She was totally going to steal the ship. Yep.
Shion. Shion! It's your thorns? But why? You okay? Just now, it looked like you used your maiden powers to suppress your thorns. You can really do that?
Stay out of my way.
Wait a second. Are you planning to go alone?
Shut up!
Why would you do this?
I told you to shut up!
That can't be good.
I won't let you.
I mean it.
I refuse to let you.
I won't tell you again. Move or I'll shoot.
If that's the case, then go ahead and shoot me!
Do you remember back when I was stabbed? By Volron?
Yeah. I thought for sure that he had killed you back there.
That wasn't the first time.
Huh?
The first time was when I was only a child. After that, no matter how often, I just couldn't die.
Couldn't die?
She's the
So you're immortal?
Highlander.
How's that even...
I believe you, Shionne. But tell me how is something like that possible?
My thorns. They're me, but at the same time not. They're part of me. I have no idea why. But my thorns
Hey,
will
Ginger.
never let me die. At least not before I'm meant to.
You can't die before your death?
When my thorns free themselves, it will be my death. I've seen it. A darkness that swallows up everything until nothing remains. It's a vision of oblivion I can't escape. I want to believe it's all just a bad dream. But no matter what I tell myself, I know it's not.
Yeah, but you... Wait. The whole reason you needed the Renaissance was to get rid of your thorns, right?
If I burn away what's inside...
Thank you, Ginger.
Then what will happen to the rest of me?
Still playing Tales of Arise. It'll be a while before I stop this game.
Either way you look at it, I'm going to die. But if I am going to die, I figure I can at least take my thorns out with me. That's what I've been after this whole time.
That's why you turned your back on your fellow Renans and chose to fight with us, isn't it? And while we've all been fighting to keep on living, you have been with us fighting desperately to die.
That was the plan. But then I met all of you. And before I knew it, I didn't want to die anymore.
Shionne, don't lose hope yet. We'll find a way to save you. There's still time to.
It's pointless.
Why?
Because the darkness won't just consume me. The truth is, it will consume all of existence as well. It was only a suspicion at first, but ever since the Red Woman triggered my maiden powers, I've been more certain than ever before. It was then that I finally came to realize. My powers were holding my thorns in check the entire time. But they don't anymore. Not since Lenegis. When the wedge fell. Every day, I feel the thorn's power growing stronger inside of me. Pretty soon, I won't be able to hold them back anymore. And when that happens...
They will consume all existence.
And that's why you wanted to leave by yourself. You planned to find the Renis Alma on your own and sacrifice yourself to stop the thorns.
But that's... too much. It's way too much.
When this all began, I didn't care what happened to me or anyone else. And what happened to the Renans or the Dahnans didn't matter to me at all. I know I have to die, but I don't want to. Not now that I have this. I wish we had never met. Then I wouldn't have to feel this way.
Shionne!
Alphen?
Only living for the sake of dying is no better than being a slave. How can you endure this?
Alphen.
It's not fair. I don't care what anybody says. I won't let it happen! We can fight this! We'll fight until the end together. Isn't that what you said to me before?
Even if it should mean that it'll be the end of everything else, too?
Shionne, what do you want? It's your decision, ultimately. But if you decide not to fight fate, I will. Even if I have to do it alone.
No, you won't be alone. I'll fight as well.
Count me in as well. I want to be a force for good, not hate.
And me too. I meant it with all of my heart when I told you before. Neither of you are alone in this at all.
You guys...
And I, for one, don't believe this venture is without hope.
Huh?
Shionne is the descendant of a maiden from 300 years ago. Given the circumstances, it seems very likely that those events have some connection to her thorns. The true nature of
No,
which
not
I
play
imagine
this
we will
song.
discover
Now
as we
I'm
make our way to
demonetized
Lenegis
again.
and uncover the truth of
Or
what's
not
unfolding.
demonetized, but this
Take it you mean we might
the
find a
stream
way to
is
get rid of the
demonetized.
thorns and she'll live?
Bah.
It's certainly possible. Though I suspect the
Hey,
nature of the
hey
sovereign is
Riz,
connected
how you
somehow.
doing?
So be it. I've already lost everything I had once. And I won't let it happen again. Shionne. No matter what happens from now on, we're right here with you. All of us are. You are not alone.
You guys... You're all so stubborn. Thank you, everyone. For right now, and a little while longer, I just want to hold on to this dream. And most of all, more than anything else, I want to be with all of you. So let's go. On to Lenegis.
So I don't know how Alphen was able to hold on to her for so long, considering he lost his, like, pain immunity.
The end of the world.
I believe Shion is telling the truth.
As a friend, yes, I want to believe her. Everything that's happened seems... Still, it's hard to fathom something that could usher outright doom to the world.
No, I understand. Even Shion doesn't seem to know exactly what will happen.
We have so many pieces of the puzzle in our hands. So many clues.
So where do her thorns fit in?
Well, I imagine they must sit at the very center of it all. You remember the voice we all...
Yeah, I remember. It was the will of Dana's astral energy come to life.
Right. And from that, we're able to hypothesize how vast concentrations of astral energy... Let's return to when we found Shion in Pelegion. When her thorns went wild, they contained far more astral energy than any mere Renin would normally have inside them.
So you think those thorns might be alive too? That their will is what keeps her from dying? But why would they want to destroy the entire...
As for that, I really cannot say for certain. Its goals still remain a mystery. It may be a mere fluke that her maiden powers have been able to contain it thus far.
You know, I've noticed since we've met that you like figuring out riddles.
Can you blame me? When one realizes that the world they once thought to be true is but a mere facade, they can't... Especially when that deception has led to others getting hurt.
Dohalim?
I imagine the remaining pieces of the puzzle that we seek rest somewhere within Lenegis. As for what the final picture will look like, who can say? I think it's best we not dwell on it too much.
Right.
How you holding up?
Who, me?
Yes, you. You took a hit from those thorns again, didn't you?
Oh, that? That was nothing.
Compared to what Shion's going through, you mean? Still. Even if you yourself might be willing to endure that kind of pain, that doesn't mean Shion wants to have to see you get hurt by her thorns, you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll be careful.
Shion doesn't know how lucky she is to have you around, you know? Dashing in to save her at the last minute.
Yeah, very funny.
I'm being serious. You went up and held her close like you still had that mask on. And you didn't even bat an eye. She really needed that. That's what I mean when I said you saved her. Just like you did with the rest of us.
I just want for Shion what we all have. The ability to touch someone without the fear of killing them. Those thorns have robbed her of the kind of everyday things we all take for granted. And it's not right.
You can say that again. It may be normal for us, but that doesn't make it any less special or important for her. I hope she gets what she wants. I have my own dreams. But a world without her, where she dies so we can all survive, isn't a world I want to...
Agreed. It's like more and more keeps getting taken from her, and I'm done with it.
Yeah. Hey,
Did you
Law.
know?
You mean about Shion?
Yeah, I didn't have the slightest idea. I mean, every once in a while I thought something seemed a little off. It's like a completely different world was spinning around me and I...
You and me both. I mean, I knew something was bothering her, but...
You? But you're the one always looking out for her.
That's what I thought. But in reality, I didn't understand it all. What I thought was helping and being there for her was actually just...
At least you figured it out in time, though.
I don't think we're out of the woods yet. But yeah, you're right. We brought her back from the edge, and we're going to stop those thorns from taking her. No matter what.
Yeah, with all of us together, there's nothing we can't handle. Shion, the world, we can save everyone. And I mean it when I say we, Alphen.
I know. No lone wolfing it.
Hey, you're the expert on what my dad would say. Do you think he'd pat me on the back or tell me off?
Zephyr, I don't think that he'd have that much to say, to be honest. You're your own man now, Law. And you've already made up your own mind about what...
I guess he couldn't say anything even if he...
Law.
Sorry. I guess those of us amongst the living have enough problems that we'll need all our strength to save Shion. I'll probably end up worrying again at some point. But I guess I'll think it over more then.
Yeah, can't sleep?
After everything we just heard? How could I?
Fair enough.
Shionne's had to deal with so much on her own. Even when we were all laughing and celebrating, I thought she was keeping her distance because of her thorns. That it was because she didn't want to hurt anybody. I just figured that was the... But it turned out to be none of that. All this time, she felt like she had to die and sacrifice herself for the greater good. But even then, she didn't think she could say anything to us about it.
I know.
She was so alone this entire time. How could I call her a friend and yet be so completely blind to everything she was going?
I'm sure it made her happy, knowing you were there for her.
You really think so?
Yeah, I do. If she didn't think of us as friends, I don't think she could have ever opened up to us like that. You were a good friend to her before, and you'll be an even better one now.
Yeah, I really hope so. I want to be the best I can for her. When you think about it, we were all alone in our own way. But over time, we've all found ways to let each other into our lives. I hope Shionne's able to do that one day No, I mean, I hope she's able to do that more. Lots and lots more.
Stupid Hootle.
I think it'd be really nice if we could all just be there to support each other when it really counts. And forget about our grudges and pain.
Rinwell.
She's gonna jump the cliff.
Hey, you doing all right?
I seem to cause nothing but worry. As much as I try to look like I have things under control, everyone still worries about me.
You're not the only one.
Hey, do you remember the first time you said I was your friend?
No? When was that? Sorry, I can't remember.
That's okay. It came so naturally to you, I'm not surprised you forgot. I was different back then. The Dahnans were not even people to me, and I knew I would always be alone. But in that room with Deadheim, when you called me your friend, it just shattered the wall that I'd built up around me. Because until that moment, I'd only seen you as a means to an end. I thought of you as a way to use the Blazing Sword, and to obtain the Renis Alma. But after that day, one time became two, and before I knew it, you'd made a habit of calling me and Dohalim your friends. It didn't matter that we were Renans. You cared about us as you would any other people. Then, everyone else started to call me their friend too. To think of me as their friend. Before then, I never even dreamed I could have that. I didn't want to die and lose you all. But I also didn't want to live if it meant you would all die in my place.
Shionne.
But then, I realized I'd only really been thinking of myself that entire time. After saying how I felt, and hearing what you all had to say, I finally understood that. Don't worry, it's okay. I'm not planning on dying anymore. I've met too many people along the way who I truly care about to give in now. So I'll fight. For Dana and for myself. I'll fight against my fate to preserve our future. And I'll win, come hell or high water.
That's right.
I don't know how we're going to do it, but I won't let the world end because of me.
It's going to be a long, hard road ahead, Shionne. Our fight won't be over until everyone, both Dahnans and Renans, can finally live in peace. But I swear I'll be there with you, until the very end.
Thank you.
Remember what we learned back in Calaglia? There's no wall so high that we can't break it down.
Yeah. I think you may be right about that.
Just make out already.
Everyone well rested? Then let's go. We depart for Lenegis.
Alright guys, this is a good natural spot to end the stream for today. I want to thank you all for watching. And so until next time, play more games.